Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Driving Up Stocks. I do apologize for the glare. It is very sunny today, so no matter where I tried to angle my camera, I've got this sunshine. So not a bad thing. Sun never hurt it. Well, never mind. But it is a sunny day. It is deceivingly sunny. They've been calling for like 50 degrees almost all week. And I think we've topped out around 37. Actually, this morning I got up to take our dogs out, and it looked absolutely beautiful. I had a light jacket sitting there. Didn't get my stocking cap, and I go trouncing out the door, and oh my gosh, turn right back around. Yeah, it was deceptively nice out, or sunny. It was cold. It's still cold. It's like 33 degrees right now, just above freezing. But that's not what you're here for. You are here to drive up stocks, of course. I'm hammering that name through. Thank you. I know we probably have a lot of first-time viewers, or maybe just a couple times you've checked out the channel. We added about 6 subscribers just yesterday alone, so thank you all you new subscribers. Thank you. Make sure you're spreading the word about driving up stocks. Keep tuning into these. Let me know in the comments what you think. Make sure you like these videos. If you absolutely hate them, dislike it, but regardless, please leave me a comment and let me know what you hated about it. Also, I had put out to my local community yesterday that I am open. Not only am I open, but I would love to have a guest on Driving Up Stocks. That way, instead of just hearing me drone on for 10 minutes, we can get to know someone else in the community, someone else in the area. If you don't mind traveling, I live in Northwest Ohio. So if you're in the Northwest Ohio area, you're interested in talking about stocks, personal finance, entrepreneurship, anything like that, please let me know. I'd love to have a guest on here. As I put out to my community, we are obviously very, very low budget show here. But I would spring for a cup of coffee at least, maybe a donut. So if you are interested in being on the show, please let me know. I do have links to all my social media accounts in the description. Pretty easy to get a hold of me on any of those, the Twitterverse, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you're more fond of. Just shoot me a message on one of those. Let me know that you want to be a guest on the show, or if you have questions in general and you don't want to put them out there in the comments because you think it's a dumb question. There are really no dumb questions. I'd still love to hear your comments, so let me know. So kind of getting right into the update. This is our Robinhood Portfolio Challenge episode 29. I believe this is a 6-episode streak of getting the number right. Oh my gosh. I do want to mention before moving on, in our last video, I had mentioned I was going to give Rick over at the Helpful Entrepreneur a shout out. I actually forgot to put the tags in there, so I'm going to go back retroactively and put those tags in there. But since I did miss that in the initial popularity of the video, because you get your most views in the first 24 to 36 hours there, so the hipness of that video is dying off. So I want to make sure Rick gets the thanks that he deserves, because he is taking a chance on me, inviting me as a guest on his show, being probably, I would venture to guess, the smallest channel he's ever had on his show. So thank you, Rick, again. But we'll make sure we get you that shout out there. And again, thanks to Anthony over at Malone Money Mindset for helping me get that opportunity to be on that show. So getting into our portfolio update at the midweek, at the close of trading Wednesday, our portfolio was at $196.11. So we were down just a scotch from where we started off on Monday. Things are going up, looking very positive. Actually, what's been pushing my stocks up, everything kind of took a dip. Designer brands are up. That's one of my biggest positions in my portfolio. They are up the past couple days. Uber, let's talk a minute about Uber. Everyone in the news is talking about Tesla, that no matter what comes out about Tesla, their stock just keeps going through the roof. And no one can explain it. The analysts are just giving up. They're throwing their hands up. They have no clue what is going on with that, because every indicator says Tesla should be going down, and it just keeps shooting up higher and higher no matter what negative news comes out. Uber. Nobody's talking about Uber anymore because of everything going on with Tesla. there was just some negative news. I mean, it's a cost saving, so it's not technically negative, but you're talking about costing people jobs. You're talking about one of their offices are closing. I think in Los Angeles they're closing an office. So that could be construed as a negative news, and instead of the stock dropping, this morning it was up over $41 again. So Uber's doing the same thing as Tesla, just on a much smaller scale. I mean, they should be dropping in their price, and they're not. I mean, they're going up. They had another quarter without a profit, but they do have a plan in place to turn a profit. So let's keep an eye on Uber. They're doing very well. A couple of my cryptos, they, like I said in my last update, they had dropped over the weekend and kind of drug my portfolio down at the end of trading on Friday there and then going into the weekend. But all but one of them are up today. Actually, my stake in Bitcoin has gone up so much today that I would imagine it's still early, that by 6 or 7 tonight, because I've had a limit sell set in there, that limit sell might get triggered. So we might be able to sell out of our position there. Because Bitcoin is trading at, right now it's over $10,000 a coin, and I've got, what is it, $4 or $5 tied up in it. I have like far less than 1% of the coin. So it's not like I'm going to sell out and be a millionaire. No, I'm going to sell out and I'm going to make about $1 on that one. So I'll let you know again on our next update how that's going to turn out. So the Bitcoin's going well. That's going back up. The cryptos are back up. Portfolio's up overall. Uber's hot right now. Designer brands making a comeback. That's one that it had been down for a while because of some negative earnings. It shot way back up to about $17 a share, and then it just crashed back down. I don't want to say it crashed. It didn't happen fast, but it gradually went down to where it was in the $14 range. So that one kind of hurt us because it is a pretty large chunk of our portfolio right now, due to being the highest. Well, yeah, I think it's up. It's up over like 15.30 now. Because I was going to say, I think Apple Hospitality might be my most expensive or highest cost stock. But I keep in mind I do have 2 shares of Designer Brands, so that would take up a bigger chunk. But because of the value, the price per share, whenever Designer Brands moves, same thing with Uber, it does affect my portfolio quite a bit. Last thing I want to talk about is there's just not been a whole lot in the news lately, but stocks are moving up and going down. One minute they say that the coronavirus is having no impact on the stock market, and then they say it is. Can't really get anybody, any majority of people to agree whether the virus is still affecting the stock market and prices or not, but feels like it is, because I actually went through yesterday morning and took some time and went through every stock that I currently have in my portfolio just to look at some news. Like Designer Brands, all the news they've had the past few weeks is good news. They partnered with Jennifer Lopez, whose popularity is skyrocketing again after her Super Bowl appearance. But if any of my positions have any news out there, it's all good news, but yet they were all down. So I don't know. I would venture to say that the virus is still affecting some of those stock prices, at least in some way. That's just bad. I mean, I don't think people understand how bad this virus is. I mean, I know it hasn't. It's mostly still in China. You've had cases crop up here and there across the world, but the majority of it is still in China. But they just came out the other day and said that the death toll from this has already surpassed SARS, which was huge and worldwide pandemic. So, wow, man, just thoughts and prayers are out to anyone that is being affected by that. If you have friends, family members, wow, I'm with you. I feel you. But hopefully they get something with that soon, get a cure in the works. I mean, I know there's been a lot of talk about it, and whether some of these companies do have something that they're working on or close to or not. But yeah, But that's about it. Again, the stocks are going back up. Just want to give another plug again. We're still a little less than a month out from my appearance on The Helpful Entrepreneur, where I'll be talking about investing, personal finance. There'll probably be some entrepreneurial stuff. He asked a lot of questions about general life and just some quirky, fun questions. So tune in. That's again March 10th, 8:30 Eastern Time. That'll be a live stream. You can check him out over on the Helpful Entrepreneur channel. Again, I'll link that description above here somewheres. We'll get it in this time. It won't be an after the fact kind of deal. So thank you to all the new subscribers. Please make sure you keep spreading the word about this. I haven't plugged my affiliate links in a while, so I'm going to take a minute. I do have affiliate links in the description for Amazon and Target. I know with the Amazon one, it takes you to a book. It's one of my favorite books ever. It's called The 1 Minute Manager. I might actually have to do a review on that one. It's just a great book. When I had more time, I actually used to read that at least once a month. It's a very fast read. It's like 70, 75 pages. But that link takes you to that book, but anything you search for off of that link, I do get credit for that. So that's how we want to build our channel. We want to buy a better camera, because right now we're just using a cell phone to shoot these, and it's hard to get things to edit with cell phones that are decent. You know, I'd like to get a real camera, get a mic, something that I can use for when I'm in the car doing the show, but will also work in like a studio type setting. So that's what we want to do for that. And the Target, I am on the verge of losing my affiliate status. I've had some sales off of the affiliate links, but Amazon is really, really particular. And like my fiance, for example, has bought some stuff off of my link, but they won't give me credit because she has the same address that I do. So and there's some things like that where I don't know how they do the research or what, but supposedly if it seems like someone that you know or is close to you, they're not always giving you credit for those sales. So if you are already going to, using Amazon, making purchases on Amazon, please take advantage of my link down there. We're all about spreading the love, helping each other out. We support each other's channels quite a bit. Really good community in this personal finance and the stock videos in general on YouTube. There's just really close-knit family atmosphere where people are going out of their way, making sure as soon as they get that notification, they're watching your video, they're liking, they're already subscribed, obviously, but a lot of positive comments. So keep that up. I mean, we're all about building each other up and motivating each other. So keep that up. If you want to start a Robinhood journey similar to this, whether you document it or not, I have a Robinhood link below in the description. Again, if you're not going to use my link when you sign up, use someone's link. That way everybody wins, everybody gets a free stock out of it to get yourself started. Just a good thing. If you are looking to get into stocks and you're checking these videos out to see what the different apps are all about, you don't have to use Robinhood. That's just the one that I'm particularly fond of, that I like what's going on with them. But you don't have to use Robinhood. There's a lot of great apps out there, and almost all of them are free trades now. Charles Schwab, TD Ameritrade, Webull, for example, Raging Bull, I think, is free. I'm not as familiar with that one, so you might have to correct me on that one. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that one is free trades also. But get yourself started. I mean, that's what this channel is all about, is showing that you can take basically pocket change and get started investing and grow that into something that hopefully eventually we can retire on, because that's the name of the game, is not having to work forever. And we build up that passive income where we're getting $2-3 grand a month just in dividend payouts. Think about that. Wow, that's like your salary, or more than some people's salary for a month. Imagine getting that in dividend payouts. Amazing. Definitely would be retirement time at that point. So again, thank you for tuning in. Feel free to share these videos, share my links, tell people to subscribe. Let's build this up. We want to blow this thing up, blow this community up, and let's make something big here. going a little bit long, and I apologize for that, but thank you for tuning in. Thank you for those that stayed till the end. Appreciate all your support always. See you here again in a few days with our end of the week update, going into the beginning of the week, see how we start off the beginning of the week. For those again that are new, I typically do 2 videos a week. I do our end of the week recap with how we started off the new trading week, and then we always do a midweek update. And last week we did get our first non-Robinhood portfolio update video, which is about ETFs. So check that out if you get time, if you want to learn about ETFs. We specifically focused in that one on closed-ended funds. So check that out if you're interested in learning about those. Otherwise, I'll see you next time, and thank you for your time and patience and caring. Take care.